Hi, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today I thought that we would kind of talk about some perfumes that I feel like you would wear if you want to smell like classy and elegant and like sophisticated. So going into this, I will say most of these perfumes, they're not going to be sweet. They're going to be more like fresh, florals, those kind of scents. I feel like to me personally, when I think of like a super classy, elegant women, like what perfumes that they would wear, gourmands are not the first thing I think about. I think more floral, more fresh, more like ethereal type of scents. So if you want to see what those are, please keep watching. Okay, so the first perfume that I have here, this was sent to me by the brand, so I am going to say that. However, I love this perfume and I've used it a lot considering I got it maybe 2.5 weeks ago. But I've been testing it and I will say, one, this lasts on your skin like crazy. Like I was actually shocked, like 10 plus hours. I'm completely shocked at how long this lasts. Okay, so this is EQ by a brand called Dorsey. So this is personally what I feel like French perfumery smells like. This is it's like a clean, musky scent, like a skin scent that has a bit of florals in it. This smells so incredible. It smells like what you would think, like if you're going into like a really fancy hotel, what would be in the air. So think of like the Ritz-Carlton, like what you would smell like if you walked into like a penthouse that was like $20,000 a night. This is what would be in the air. This is so incredibly good. I don't know how they did it. It's floral and clean and skin-like and musky, but the fact that like it smells so elegant. Like I think of a beautifully well dressed woman. Everything is like tailored to the T. Everything fits. Like her hair is beautifully groomed. Her nail, like there's not a hair out of place. There's not a hangnail. There's not a chipped nail. Nothing. Everything is flawless from head to toe. This is what this perfume smells like to me personally. It is so good, and I need like a full bottle of this fragrance. This is so incredible. If you love those like skin scents, but you also love florals, you're going to love this because it's not like a floral that's mature. I feel like it's very modern in such an amazing way. This is so good, you guys. But yeah, so to me, this is like a well-dressed woman, head to toe, no hair out of place whatsoever. Just the epitome of like elegance and opulence. This is what this fragrance smells like. So this is absolutely a fragrance that I feel like if you want to smell classy and elegant and just like you have your you know what together, like your shit together, this is what you need to buy. This is what you need to smell like. Okay, so the next perfume I have here is one of my all-time favorites. This is A La Rose by Mason Francis Kurkdjian. I love this. Can you see how happy I am? Like this fragrance makes me so happy every time I smell it. So it smells like my mom used to garden a lot when I was little. She would always plant her flowers in the summertime, and it smells like the garden that we used to have every single summer when I was a kid, especially when it like rained. That's what it smells like. And I think that's why I love it so much because it's just like so nostalgic to me. But so this is a very fresh rose. So this, in a way, I feel like it might lean a little bit mature for some people, but not as mature as I would say like a tuberose fragrance. Like to me, that is like the epitome of like a mature fragrance. This smells like a flower shop and maybe they like just wet the flowers or walking through a really beautiful rose garden and it just rained. So it's like a dewy, fresh rose. It smells so incredible, so realistic, and just it smells so gentle, like a soft-spoken, gentle woman. That's what it smells like to me. And I love wearing this in the summer, especially when I'm wearing like an all white like linen dress. It's like if I were to picture the outfit, it's an all white linen dress, a bucket bag, very minimal makeup, maybe slicked back hair if you like that, or even like very loose curls in your hair, something like that. But or even like beautiful like box braids all the way down. I think either way, one of those just really put together hairstyles is what it smells like, and it's so good. This makes me so happy. But this is a fresh rose, a fresh wet rose. So if you like those, if you lean more to that type of rose, that you like it to smell more realistic, definitely try this, sample it, see if you like it. I have gotten a compliment. Someone's like, oh my God, you smell really good, when I wore it to work one day. So this is like absolutely one of my favorites. Sometimes I even wear it in the wintertime because for some reason I love wearing fresh, clean scents in the wintertime. I feel like I like to like amplify like the already cold with refreshing scents. But this is one of my all-time favorites. It always makes me happy to smell it, and I love this. Okay, and the next fragrance I have here is Jo Malone fragrance. This is in the black bottle. So this is Jasmine, Sambac, and Marigold. Now I have the older bottle. I saw that they redid the bottles. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, and I'm not entirely sure if they reformulated it. So if this is a bottle that you're interested in or you've always wanted to get it, I would say try to look out for the older bottles if you can get it. I know Sephora still has some older bottles of the old fragrance. I'm a little bit iffy about the new ones. There's one that I want. It's called Tuberose Angelic or Angelica, something like that. I've tried it in store and I really like it. It reminds me of Vert Malachi by Giorgio Armani, the Privé line, but I'm just not sure about the new bottle. I'm scared that it's reformulated, and I like the black bottles because they last a lot longer. But Jasmine Sambac is, so I will say you have to like the notes of jasmine. So to me, this is not a dirty jasmine. It's a very creamy, warm jasmine. Again, this smells so incredible. It's definitely very floral, but in a creamy way. So this to me doesn't lean mature, at least to me, considering I love rose fragrances. I've smelled quite a bit of them. This doesn't lean mature. I feel like this smells like a young lady in her early 20s. This smells like, if you're going to like dinner late at night, this is the perfume that I would wear. You don't want to smell sweet, but you don't want to smell like a fresh rose. This is one that I think you can absolutely reach for and wear. It does smell so incredible. Again, I have the older bottle, so I'm hoping that if you guys want your hands on this, they just changed the bottle and not the formula. But in that particular case, this is a 10 out of 10. For me, I've gotten a compliment wearing this as well. This one lasts longer. This is my first ever Jo Malone in the dark bottle. I smelt it that day and I went home with it. And I've had it ever since. So I've had this bottle for, I want to say 4 years. So it's been a while. So also when I sprayed it, the color is really strong. I think because it's been sitting in the juice for a really, really long time. But if you like creamier florals, if you like jasmine, this is definitely going to be the perfume that you might really gravitate, might really enjoy. Go into your local Sephora and smell it, or your local Jo Malone, or whatever, store you can find, and smell it and see what you think of it, see if you like it. But I love that it's a creamy floral and it's not super dirty. Like sometimes jasmine can be a hard note to like, but with this one, it's so incredibly creamy and soft that I think it's a really good fragrance. So the next perfume that I have here is another Jo Malone. We're going to stick to the Jo Malones for right now. This is the only other one I have. So this is Velvet Rose and Oud. So I feel like this is not a new concept. Middle Eastern perfumes have been doing this for a really long time. I just feel like this is like a Western take on rose and oud. So to me, this is definitely a lot more rose than oud, to be quite honest. I'm sure the oud is in there somewhere because it does have a little bit more of like a woody quality to it, but I definitely get that rose more prominent than the oud in here. I think if you're not a fan of like Middle Eastern rose and ouds, then this one might just be more up your alley because it's more of a Western done rose and oud. But this rose in here, it's jammy, it's sweet. It's not like a fresh rose. Like it's a rose that's been sitting there for a while. It's beautifully done, beautifully blended. I will say also Kayali does have a rose and oud combo. I haven't smelled that one yet, but I'm just gonna assume that it probably does smell really beautiful because I feel like Mona does Middle Eastern and Western perfumes merged together really, really well. So, and I feel like that might be more authentic because, you know, she is Middle Eastern and she does live in Dubai. So you could get more of that rose and oud combo in the Kayali one. Again, I haven't tried it. I'm just going to, you know, assume. Then this one that's more rose prominent. So if you want something that same like kind of rose oud, just on, of course, a cheaper or more affordable alternative, then definitely try the Kayali one. They come in a 10 mil, and I think they come in a 50 mil. And I believe you could buy a sample of that on the website as well. But try that and see if you like that, and try the Jo Malone one and see what you think. But again, I've had this for a really long time, so this one's gotten really strong over time. The projection, the sillage is really great, but it just smells like rose and oud, but definitely more rose forward than the oud. Now, the next one, I feel like this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. This is Xerjoff Dama Blanca. So this is fruity, it's sweet, it's warm, it's comforting. So this has a note of kumquat in it, which I feel like I love the fact that you can smell that kumquat note all the way down to the base note. So no matter what, no matter if you're going to the top notes and the bottom, you could still smell the kumquat in there. But to me, that's the most prominent note that I get. But this smells to me like what a real life Disney princess would smell like. It smells so unreal in the best way. It is so pretty. It is so elegant. Like, it smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. And I think if you like fruity fragrances, but you want a fruity fragrance that is less, I'm going to say less childish, because sometimes fruity fragrances can go very very immature, I'm going to say. But you want something that's fruity, but that's more mature, and that's such a beautiful smelling, like fruity floral, fruity floral pretty much. I feel like this would probably be your introduction into fruity fragrances that can smell opulent and elegant without it leaning immature. So if you want to check out the Blanca again, get a little sample, try it. But to me, this is what Disney princesses, if they were real, smell like. It smells like happiness and joy and love. That's what it smells like to me if I had to describe it. It's so beautiful. I mean, this is incredible. It's really, really good. And it's like so soft, incredible, like a fantasy perfume. So that's Dama Blanca. So the next one I have here is from Byredo. And I'm going to preface by saying Byredo does not last a long time. So please be aware of that. If you are, watching this and you're interested in this perfume, you can't expect it to last a long time. This one to me is on the longer lasting side of the Byredo perfumes that I have, but most of them do have poor longevity. But I think I've said this before, longevity in sillage is not the only thing I think about when I'm purchasing a perfume. I really do enjoy the craftsmanship and the smell and things like that when I'm actually buying the perfume. So there's a lot of other factors that go into when I purchase it. But if you are someone that's like hardcore, no, I need my fragrances to last, like that's the main thing I care about, this may not be for you. But this is La Tulip by Byredo, and it smells exactly like what it says. It smells like just a tulip. I don't think this smells like anything else, but it smells like just a straight up realistic tulip, like the stem, the leaves, everything. That's what it smells like someone just handed you a bouquet of tulips. There isn't so much to it, but I think the smell of tulips smells so pretty. And I love wearing this in the summertime, again, with like a dress or something more girly. So I have it in my collection because I love it so much. And I'm like, oh my God, this smells so, so, so pretty. So I would say that maybe if you have a few Byredo perfumes and you want it to last, I'm actually going to try this. I do have quite a bit of oil perfumery perfumes, and the perfumes that I have that don't last a long time, sometimes I will go on oil perfumery and I will buy the dupes of the actual perfumes that I have, and I will put it in a cream or lotion. So I'll use, let's say, like my bubble bath oil perfumery oil with like an emollient or like a lotion, cream, something heavy duty, put it on my skin, and then I will spray the actual fragrance, so the bubble bath by Mason Margiela, to make it actually last longer. And to me, that has helped significantly with my not so long lasting fragrances and stuff like that. But that's another way that you could do if you have like an oil or a cream. Make sure your skin's always moisturized. But it's still not going to last like 10 plus hours. Byredo, it's unfortunate. I only have two that last that long, and it's Velvet Haze and Slow Dance. Those are the only ones that I feel like last a really long time. But yeah, so this just smells like a tulip. There's not much to it, just greenery and floral. It's a green floral. That's all it is. Yeah, but if you like tulips, you might want to actually smell like that. Again, it's still a very pretty scent. Obviously, I have a bottle behind me there, so it's a gorgeous, beautiful scent, but there just isn't much to it. So you're not going to get much depth in terms of the perfume because it's exactly what the name is. Okay, and last but not least, I feel like this would not be a like classy and elegant fragrance video if I did not include Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. Now, you guys may disagree with this, but I think this is an absolute classy and elegant fragrance. And I think this has a little bit more going on than the roses and the florals I showed you, because this is a lavender, calming, beautiful scent. The lavender in here is gorgeous. I love the lavender, and I have like a 100 milliliter bottle of Mon Guerlain. It smells incredible, and I think for like a designer fragrance, I love this, perfume. It's so, I feel like you smell it and you instantly get like calm, relaxed, just not a care in the world. And I feel like what's more elegant than just having like a calm, relaxed demeanor, That's what I think. But this is beautiful. I believe it's like lavender florals. There's something a little sweet. It also smells very creamy. I've had this bottle for like 5 years, so I'm hoping that it's not reformulated. This is the EDP version, but this is good. It smells really calming and just really beautiful. And the lavender note doesn't smell too like, what's the word? Essential oily. Like it's not a lavender that would really punch you in the face. It's more of like a calm, soothing lavender. It's not a super realistic lavender, but you can smell it in the back. But I love this. This is good. And I think it's more of a calmer, elegant, gentle fragrance. If you're into that, then you're really going to like Mon Guerlain. Okay, so those were all of the perfumes that I had to show you guys. Please let me know what you think. Like, what are your classy, elegant, sophisticated perfumes? Like, what do you reach for when you are in that, like, I just want to smell classy and elegant, like I have it all together, fragrances? Let me know down below in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And please follow me on my social media handles. I post on TikTok as well as on Instagram. So I will see you guys over there. If you want to go give me a follow, go ahead. Thank you so much. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.